Welcome to Megapath Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and today let's talk about the Walking Dead comic. Today we got a reveal for the upcoming cover for issue 169. Now, 166 was just recently released, and I'm also going to draw up the images for 167. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's look at 169, because this is crazy. If this is real, this could be one of those tricks like issue 12, something like that. They had Rick and somebody putting a gun to his head. It was a close-up shot, and it made it look like he was on his knees, kind of bowing his head down, and the gun was at the back of his head. Now, in the issue, Herschel got real mad, and he aimed the gun at him just briefly. And, it was a hot and heated moment, but Rick was nowhere near being in danger, so we might have that similar scene play out where Rick isn't really in danger, but Dwight is hot and heated because Rick did accidentally kill Sherry's girl. He's crushing on her real hard. Now, I know, I get it. You know, if you're going to say, well, Sherry should not have any attachment to her whatsoever because of her picking Negan, then her picking the other guy after Negan, her just treating him like shit, but he's still attached. But in the previous issue, he did say and try to warn Rick, saying, you can't trust her, whoop-de-whoop. And she even said, oh, Dwight picked his side. So, yes, let's throw it all out there. This cover has my interest piqued. I am hoping it's not just a, we fool them to get them to pick up the comic. I'm going to read the damn thing anyway. They don't need to trick us with the fucking covers. You know what I mean? Put a cool cover on there. You ain't got to trick me. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to read it. But you never know. Maybe they're going to pull this trick to entice some of the newer fans, or maybe the hype is kind of dying down, so they're throwing this out there to build the hype again. Because if you give us good story and then you throw us this clickbait type cover, an old switcheroo, then fans will easily forgive. If the story is horrible and this is a clickbait cover, then it's going to be bad news. I don't think this is going to be too bad of a trick. I have a feeling there's going to be something there between Sherry, Dwight, and Rick because of the situation. I would be shocked stupid if it was something else out of left field, because Dwight was just in a previous issue telling Rick not to trust him. He's on the front lines. Dwight is not buckling and has not buckled this entire time. Ever since he said he was going to help out, he's done everything in his power, and each issue, more and more, he's proving he's on Rick's side. He even takes Rick's advice and everything like that. So he even respects the guy, you know what I mean? So I don't see it being something out of left field. It has to do with Dwight just getting heated, because this is death. This isn't just a situation where, with the shootout, with everyone coming face to face. This isn't a situation where Dwight is like, Rick, kill the bitch, end her right now, blow her brains out. Even though they are aiming guns at each other, there's probably, in his mind, there's probably a way out of this for those two groups to go their own separate ways without it ending up in a gunfight. So Dwight, even though he was advocating to Rick, telling him not to trust Sherry, not to talk with Sherry and their people, he might still have this attachment to her, obviously, and he might lose his cool temporarily. It would be neat if he loses his cool and Negan's the one to be like, listen, chill out. Because Negan has that unique relationship with Dwight's wife. Negan would be a good person to put in that situation to say, listen, Dwight, yeah, you're head over heels over the chick, but look at reality, man. That chick was not good for you. It might even be a few panels where Dwight is like, you know what, I'm sorry, Rick. I lost my shit for a moment there. And Rick is like, yeah, it ain't no big deal. We do have the Andrea shit popping off before that, though. The very next issue is Rick and Andrea kneeling down, and Rick has his pistol. Now, this, I feel like the story kind of conflicts with what's going on here. I feel like if Rick is really losing Andrea, the covers and the story should be focusing on that. That's a big loss with the character and with the story. But the covers just, it's conflicting my feelings here. You have Rick on his knees and Rick on his knees. I don't know. I'm starting to get the vibe that maybe Andrea does in fact die. I still don't believe it. I'm in denial. You know, I'm in denial island. I just don't believe it right now. There's something in the mix that, I don't know. There's something off. I can't put my finger on it yet. But if Andrea does in fact die, this might not be Dwight just being totally enraged. She might die, or she might be dying, and Rick could come out and just be like, listen, she's dying. I have nothing to live for. You know, I know Carl and all that, but he's in a moment. He's in a rut. And he just gets on his knees and he's like, listen, I did it. Even if Dwight is a little pissed, and Rick just gets on his knees and he's like, listen, Dwight, you know, you want to do it? Just do it. I'm sick of this shit already. It could be a situation like that. That is starting to become a little more believable and in line with the current story. I just don't see it that Dwight is going to jump up and be like, he could jump up, and Rick is just kneeling down like, I'm done, I give up. No matter how hard we fight, somebody we love is going to get bit. I would rather you shoot me now than see Carl get bit. I was going to say Judith, but she's long dead in the comic. Anyway, so that's what I'm feeling off of these covers. We have more comic prediction videos coming, more comic discussion videos, but that's the vibe I'm getting. 167, there's also something that I just can't put my finger on with Andrea. I don't think it's a big flipperoo. I don't think it's like a bullet anymore. It definitely looks like a bite wound. I just feel like there's something else in the story that I just can't put my finger on it. But 169 has, no, that's 169. 168 has all the saviors bowing down to Negan. Is Sherry in there? Well, it doesn't matter. Even if it was Sherry, she's written to be. I see John there. And Tara, is that her name? The girl that was with Sherry planning it. Yeah, I think that's Sherry right in the middle. But it doesn't matter because they do the covers in advance. So the artist might not have even known that Sherry was going to die, so that doesn't matter. But I'm liking these covers. I like these covers. This is a little plain, but I am liking that. If it had a little color texture to it, like something that just went from maybe red to the white and then it was faded, I don't know, something. I think that would have been a little bit better, but I'm liking this, and my interest is really peaked. Again, I really hope this isn't just a big fake out. I think that would be disappointing, but if you want an official prediction from me, I feel like Rick's going to be in a rut in that moment and just lay on his knees or get on his knees and be like, listen, Dwight, if you're pissed about it, just end it. You know, just fucking end it. And then, hell, maybe Negan, oh no, we got Negan and Maggie. Oh, I want something with that. Ain't that neat, though, how we have Negan and Maggie, well, Negan in the TV show realizing that Maggie's still alive, and then we got something in the comic going on with Negan and Maggie. Ever since Negan has entered the TV show, we've been seeing little things line up like that, and I know Robert Kirkman said he wishes he was that talented to synchronize them so they fall in line. But I think even though I think that would be impossible to get everything to fall in line like that, you know, because you'd have to know when shit airs and all that bullshit. But I still think that is neat and awesome. Little things line up. We could be here all day talking about the little things that line up between the show and the comic, and they're not meant to line up. It's just coincidence, but I think it's kind of cool. Anyway, that's one thing I'm really excited for. Like, I'm really excited for it. If Kirkman brushes over Maggie finding out Negan's alive, like that face-to-face, if he brushes over that like he did with Carl and Negan, I'm going to be pissed. I'm so excited for that moment. I cannot wait. Anyhow, I got a mega box. I'm going to open that up tomorrow and try to get that video up. I think because that mega box is really cool. So expect that video as far as Walking Dead comic content. I got a TV show video coming. I got a couple like bonus videos that they've been sitting in the editor for a while, a few weeks, some of them. So I'm going to put up a bunch of bonus videos, and then we're going to jumpstart the Season 8 discussion. I'm thinking of a cool idea for Season 8 this year. What we're going to do is we'll kick off the Season 8 discussion, and all the most popular topics, we will, over time, we will pick out all the questions, like maybe for Q&As and stuff, and we'll take some of the most popular moments or concerns or just all the hot topics with the fans. And later on, when the episode is coming back or close to coming back, we'll do a series of videos. That way we can touch base, maybe do some fan feedback. I butchered that explanation, but trust me, I think it'll be cool. And then we will ride those videos right on into the season 8 premiere. We got a long time yet before, unfortunately, before that time. But let's discuss down in the comment box, what do you think of this cover? Just art-wise, I gotta say I'm loving it. I like the blend between the red with some texturing there, it looks like, and then the flat black. And if you don't think that is Dwight, that is definitely Dwight. If you look at him punching John on, 167, it's the pockets on the shoulder, and everything's the same, so it's gotta be him. I thought maybe it might be Mark, but anyway, I love the cover, just visually. Even if it's just symbolism, even if it's a fake out, the art alone, I think that is one cool cover. I like that. Thoughts and opinions, predictions and theories down in that comment box. I'm done talking, so it's your turn.
Subscribe now.